Orji Kalu remains in Kuje prison. Why? A source told Sahara reporters on Monday that the judgment of the Supreme Court does not affect him. Orji Kalu, former governor of Abia State, is still in Kuje prison in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. A source told Sahara reporters on Monday that the judgment of the Supreme Court does not affect him. It was gathered that the Comptroller General of Nigeria Correctional Service, Mr. Jafar Ahmed, has refused to release Kalu because there was no order from the Supreme Court to that effect. Thank you for listening to this news. Well, viewers, up to this end, we have not still gotten a genuine fact concerning the the release of Orji Uzokalo. But then, whatever it may be, the Abia State people are still on the allegation of Orji Uzokalo embezzling um, millions, billions of naira, and they are still on the agitation that he must return what truly belonged to them. So while the agitation is still going on, the facts concerning Orji Uzokalu's release will, will still be on as well. But meanwhile, um, what do we think should be the right thing for the Supreme Court to do in this case? Well, I, of my own, will advise the Supreme Court to temper justice with mercy. Reason is not far-fetched. You see, being the former governor of Abia State of a truth, he has offended, he has faltered, he has, in fact, he has committed assaults of all kinds, and he has committed atrocities as well. Because I personally takes embezzlement as an atrocity. Yeah, it's an atrocity. It's also an atrocity in the sense that you kill your fellow your people by taking what truly belongs to them. You know, so many people in that state may have died of of that of that which truly belong to them. Unlike the provision of social amenities and the standard of living, you know, money kept aside for the public when it is embezzled, you see that the the needful that's supposed to be taken care of for the for the people will be at a very minimal rate. You know, if for example the people are to be getting one bag of rice in a month, they will end up getting a quarter bag. You tell me, how can these kind of people survive? You understand where I'm going? Or if, say, for example, a derica of rice supposed to be 200 naira, but as a result of the too many and too much embezzlement by by the governor, the cup of rice will have no choice than to inflate to 400 naira. You see that that will definitely affect the citizen. For example, now again, our current the current period we are now, um, what the masses are facing, and then what they are undergoing at this present situation. You see that a cup of rice that used to be 200 naira is now sold at the rate of 500 naira. You can see how negatively is affecting the masses. It's affecting the masses. It's not it doesn't all go well. So the people are still so much on Orji Kalu's neck, and they are still requesting that he must return what truly belongs to them. In fact, to be frankly speaking, I on my own, I'm still on the side of Orji Kalu, returning back all that truly belongs to the people of Abia, so that the EFCC will leave him and let him go completely. Okay, now see, as at yesterday, the EFCC were still demanding and telling him that he should prepare because he's going back to jail. And you can see it has happened. You don't just offend people and think you go scot free. Even if your sin is a sin committed 10 to 20 years ago, you surely and definitely pay for it. It is sure you must pay for the sin, and that is what is paying for. You understand? See, I only pity him. I don't pity him in person. I only pity the people he left behind. You understand? Because as a person, he never looked back while committing this crime. How can you embezzle so much money? How can only you, just you alone, keep this kind of money just for yourself? In fact, we Nigerians, our Nigerian leaders, they can be so selfish. You give them a step, they will use 10 steps. They will use 10 steps. They don't even consider the masses, they don't even consider um, the people. Money given to them for projects, they will use quarter and transfer the rest to their account. It's totally wrong. It's totally wrong. It's totally wrong. I'm not in that I'm not in that support. I'm totally against it. Even if I'm requesting for his quick release, I'm still bitter about what he did, because that money is just too much for only one person. This is money that, if given to a nation and you decide to distribute that money, 1 million naira to each person, I'm telling you it's going to be enough and it will go round. But one person in a nation is diverting that kind of money to himself. Is it not too much? Let's call a spade a spade. No wonder the EFCC are finding it difficult for him to go. And I'm very sure that even if they release him again, they will revive the case. So my own advice to Orji Kalu, for sleeping dog to lie, he should do everything humanly possible and see that these people are settled. What truly belongs to each person should be given to each person. The people of Abia State should be settled. The masses should be settled. If the assets that truly belong to them, which he collected from them, should be given back to them. Anything that duly belong to them should be given to them. I can see that Supreme Court are duly ready to release him, but because of the things that doesn't belong to him are still in his court study, that that alone is what has has been depriving him of a true and genuine release by the Supreme Court. So for that not to hold him back any longer, he should do well to return them back to the owners. So, my viewers, what